is just a myth, that he's a story, a scam, a hoax, and even a publicity stunt.
He's a cryptid.
All of those things and more have been said on this subject, and yet, for decades now, scientists all over the world have spent millions of both cash and man-hours investigating this phenomenon. For those of you that do not know, Jefferson and Marion County has the most Bigfoot sightings in the state of Texas. So beware of your surroundings. These are his woods and we are trespassing.
Oh no, Bigfoot!
People left the boy without even checking to see if he was indeed dead or alive. It gave him another idea, another prank. He started to walk towards the town in an effort to scare them as a zombie. When he came face to face with a real pack of wolves, they ended up attacking him viciously and not leaving much of the boy behind. After dying so violently, his ghost blamed the villagers for leaving him there. That night, he guided the wolves into each of their homes, one by one, and smiled to himself as he heard the sounds of ripping flesh and everyone screaming.
They used to have more stuff like that, but I'm sure COVID didn't bring. They probably. I will. Destroyed monster collector. Halloween fest.
Oh no, it's a headless horseman guy with a pumpkin head. Another deer! Can't see us.
Sam right there, Tyler?
I don't see him. Oh, I see him now.
Have you ever wondered what is out there in the woods?
Yes.
What is staring at you at this very moment that you can't see?
Yes.
How close something wild has come to you and you've never known about it?
Yes.
Swamp monsters live around here.
They do?
And I've heard if they smell your fear, they'll always find you.
Oh no.
And it doesn't matter where you hide. And once they get you, oh well, let's just hope they don't.
Oh no. That's not good. Oh no, it's
There was a girl who
Guys.
was on her way to her friend's house one evening. It was a long walk, but cutting through the cemetery made it a lot quicker. She heard stories of people going in after dark and never coming out. But it wasn't quite dark yet, so she figured she would be alright. As she started
whoa.
walking past the headstones, she saw something out of the corner of her eye. And when she turned around, it was two bloody hands reaching up out of the ground. She quickly turned around, only to see more hands and a woman looking at an old grave. The woman looked up at the girl, and what she saw had terrified her. The woman had no eyes, and her face and body was all cut up. The girl tried to run, but instead tripped on a headstone, and before she could try to get up, the woman was standing over her. The girl was not able to speak. She was very scared. The woman screamed, "Don't they teach little kids to stay out of cemeteries?" All of a sudden, the girl couldn't see or breathe. No sound would come out, and when she was able to open her eyes, she was covered in dirt. I guess we now know what happens to the
Look,
ones
Tyler,
that
right
don't
here.
come back out.
It's deer. Everybody's more interested in the deer than that. I know how big cold it would be at the door.
for the good doctor, that was very much true. It seems our doctor was not only treating his patients, but he was eating parts of them as well. The good doctor would kindly bring the patients to his house, making sure that they had no one to care for them, or miss them, or that they could no longer care for themselves due to the medicines he would prescribe. The patients thought that the so-called medicines were giving them, he was giving them to make them better, but instead was killing them slowly as to not damage the heart. A damaged heart was not edible, and the doctor did not like to waste things. By the time his victims figured out they were not getting better, it was already too late. You know that little tug you feel as fear grasp at your heart? That is the feeling they felt just before they died. And as soon as their heart stopped beating, the doctor immediately took it from their chest, so it was warm because no one likes cold food. And when he finished eating the parts he wanted, he would use the rest of the body as a decomposing mulch for his prize-winning rose garden. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Or was it a heart?
They probably have replacements or something. In case if it does.
Alright guys, if you had a good time, make sure to give me a loud scream. Thank you for coming out this evening and riding our train. I hope you enjoyed it and will tell your friends to come and see us. Please wait for the train to come to a complete stop and for the horn to blow before you exit to your left. Please depart through the gate at the front of the train, and if you would like to return inside the depot, please go around to the front door. Do not forget our Christmas Express does have tickets on sale now. You can get those from our website, diamond.empire.com, or you can put them on reserve inside of the depot. We will run the Friday after Thanksgiving as well as the Saturday, and every Saturday in December up to the 26th. Like I said at the start of our trip, please do wait for the horn to sound before you exit to your left, and make sure to go to that front gate and then go inside the depot if you need to. Make sure you have a safe trip home, guys, and don't get into too much trouble.